Man, you gotta respect Ricky Gervais. I like his work. I like his comedy routine. I actually like his idea of saying everything's funny. I mean, it is pretty good. It's pretty good. Like last night, I ended up watching his Netflix special, I think called Humanity. Pretty funny. I actually enjoyed it. I was actually laughing at things that I probably shouldn't have laughed at, but he's a really good comedian nonetheless. And I respect comedians who do not apologize for their jokes, unlike some people like Kevin Hart. You know, as much even though as much as Kevin Hart is somewhat funny to me, I lost respect for him when he apologized for a joke that he made a few years back. Not one from that was recent, but a few years back. But Ricky Gervais probably did the most bravest thing ever in the history of the world in terms of the entertainment industry. Not in the world in terms of like everything else, like military stuff like that. But it comes to the entertainment industry. He literally went into the Hollywood echo chamber and said, "Screw you guys, get out of your little fantasy land and live in the real world." That's literally like a summary of what he basically did during the Golden Globes yesterday. Now I'm pretty sure you guys watched the Golden Globes. I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure you guys have better things to do because I'm pretty sure no one wants to sit on their couch for 3 hours being lectured about how we need to live and what we need to do from celebrities that live in the comfort of their own homes behind gated communities and armed security guards. I'm pretty sure we don't have time to be lectured like that. I had no intention of watching the Golden Globes. I only knew that Ricky Gervais was hosting it, but I spent most of my time going out eating, and then after that I went and go fish from like 6 to like 8 p.m. So I had better things to do than be constantly lectured by celebrities who think that they're better than us. But we're gonna be reading an article from Daily Wire. We're also gonna be looking at some gifs from the reactions from a lot of celebrities, and we're also gonna be showing you how the everyday people like you, people like me, who actually can take a joke, who live in the real world, can we don't we laugh at ourselves. We can take a joke, and Hollywood cannot, right? Because again, if you watch the video, which I'm not gonna play it for you because it's from NBC and I don't want to get in trouble for that. But if you I'll leave, but I will leave it in the comment section though. But if you watch the video, some people laughed, but the majority was all a bunch of cringe and groans. And I'm thinking, come on, Hollywood, take a joke. But they can't. Because in Hollywood, it's you think like us or you are the enemy. That's what it is. And Ricky Gervais literally said, screw you guys. I'm going to make fun of everyone in this room, and you can do nothing about it. It's pretty funny. It really is. But anyways, let's read the article from Daily Wire. It reads: "F off." Ricky Gervais blasts Hollywood for lecturing world, politicizing everything, trolls them over Epstein. And he actually does make a Epstein didn't kill himself joke, just so you know. Comedian Ricky Gervais, host of the 2020 Golden Globe Awards, slammed Hollywood elites on Sunday for constantly lecturing the world and for politicizing everything, saying you know nothing about the real world. And yes, I agree. How many times have we had celebrities tell us that all walls are evil, no borders, open borders, and yet they tell that when they live behind gated communities? I mean, what are you trying to say, celebrities? Are you trying to say that they only want a select amount of people going into your property? Yeah, that's kind of like what the United States wants with their borders. We do not want people who are going to be chanting death to America into the land of the free. We want people who will be contributing to America, who will be benefiting America, who will be making America better, not tearing it apart. But apparently, it's okay when celebrities do it, but when America does it, that's bad and it's racist. Apple roared into the TV game with the morning show, a superb drama about the importance of dignity and doing the right thing, made by a company that runs sweatshops in China, Gervais said. So, well, you say you're woke, but the companies you work for, I mean, unbelievable. Apple, Amazon, Disney. If ISIS started a streaming service, you would call your agent, wouldn't you? And again, it's truth in that sense too. Like it's funny, but comedy to some degree is truth and exaggerating it to make it funny. Now, it's not the point of this isn't funny about companies that exploit people for cheap labor or have horrible working conditions. The joke is the hypocrisy of celebrities. How they like to talk about how being woke and women's rights and how about we need to stop oppressing minorities. And you have Colin Kaepernick literally being propped up by Nike when they have sweatshops in China where they exploit women and people of color. So again, that's the point of the joke. It's not the idea, but the hypocrisy, right? So if you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? Gervais continued. You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. Yeah, he actually did make a Greta Thunberg joke. It was pretty funny. But a lot of people were like, ooh, right? They were all mad and offended. And I said, who cares? It's funny. Anyways, so if you win, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent, thank your God, and F off. No one cares about your views on politics or culture. Preach, Ricky Gervais. Say it like it is. Again, I agree. I laughed, right? And they even put a video of Gervais' speech. I'm not gonna play it for obvious reasons. I don't want to get in trouble. Later in his speech, the audience groaned over a joke he made about convicted pedophile Jeffrey Epstein, which he told them, "Shut up now. I know he's your friend, but I don't care." All right, let's take a little break here. Obviously some jokes, obviously they're not ha 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 roll on your ground funny. I know I didn't roll on the ground laughing, but I still laughed. It's funny. I actually enjoyed this. It was like watching one of his stand-up routines. It wasn't anything new, but I enjoyed his content. I enjoyed that he talked about a lot of things and made them funny. Now there's some truth to it, sure. Now if you talk about it without context of comedy, obviously I would be a little bit more mad. Because again, I do hate it when celebrities try to talk down to us and then think that they're better than us and think that they should shove their political ideas down our throats like we're gonna blindly accept them. But when he brought this up, I wasn't mad. I was laughing. I was actually having a good time. It was probably the best 8 minutes of my life. It's like an 8 minute long video. But some people who can take a joke, some celebrities actually ended up doing a good job at making their intentions known without even saying a word. And the cameraman or the camera person, sorry, props to them because they did a good job making memes out of these people. For example, Brad Pitt, his expression pretty much says, what am I being subjected to? That's what I'm getting from. Amy Poehler gives that little gesture with raising her eyebrows, trying not to laugh, but at the same time being pretty pissed off, right? It's like I can't believe I can't believe you're aiming the camera at me, kind of thing, right? It's like, hey, don't point the camera at me, right? Then you have three celebrities: Adam Driver, who is known for his role in Kylo Ren. I think there's also a Netflix film. I think he's also in a film in Netflix. I think it's called Marriage Story. Pretty good movie. I actually enjoyed it. I actually didn't expect. He's a good actor, by the way. It's sad that he has to be stuck to a franchise that's very horrible now in terms of in terms of Disney Star Wars. But he's having a laugh. Kate Blanchett clearly is trying to contain her laughter. And then there's another celebrity by the name of Lauren Graham. She has that face that says, "I'm gonna kill Ricky Gervais." Someone, right? It's like I can't believe this guy is doing this, and she doesn't look like she's happy. She kind of does, kind of have a little smirk, but kind of kind of like ha ha ha, like a little like entitled smirk that says, "Oh," like an elitist smirk, right? So I don't know, but she doesn't look like to be having a good time. In this case, Lauren Graham. Gwyneth Paltrow, known for her role of Pepper Potts in the MCU, is having the time of her life, and it's pretty hysterical. Tom Hanks has that expression that says, "Oh my God, I can't believe we allowed this guy to host the Golden Globes." Pretty funny, Jeff. And I guess the person who's next to him, I guess it could be like a person he attended with, maybe his wife or something. I don't know, but I guess she is with him, and she has that face that says, "Oh my God, how bizarre." It's pretty funny. Kieran Culkin is literally laughing, going back and forth, having the time of his life. And the man who was made fun of, like the only celebrity that was there that's probably made fun of directly, was Martin Scorsese. Now, you know him for his criticism of the MCU films, but he, unlike other celebrities, he actually can take a joke. While other celebrities weren't directly named, he was directly named, but you know what he does? Instead of getting mad and showing the camera, how I'm upset I am, he actually has a laugh, gives Gervais a thumbs up, and says, "You are a funny dude." And that's the type of people we want to be. That's what Hollywood should be. Laugh at ourselves, look at ourselves in the mirror, and says, "Man, I need to laugh at myself more often, right? We need to make fun of each other. We need to be able to take a joke. Because let's face it, some of us do stuff that are pretty funny in the past. We have done, like, here's the thing. Sometimes I have little, like, whenever I'm at work or when I'm just doing something like reading or something, I just have a little moment where I just chuckle, right? And then my sister or my girlfriend or my coworker asks me, "What are you laughing about?" And so I'm just remembering something stupid that I did in middle school. It was stupid. I look at it back and it's pretty stupid, but it's pretty hilarious. But I look at it as like, man, I was stupid back in the day, right? But I like to laugh at myself because that's how we enjoy life. But a lot of people can't do that because they're so uptight and snobby that they think they're better than everyone else and they think they're above criticism. And that's not the case. That's not how Ricky Gervais sees it. Tonight isn't just about the people in front of the camera, Gervais said. In this room are some of the most important TV and film executives in the world, people from every background, but they all have one thing in common. They are terrified of Ronan Farrow. He's coming for you. He's coming for you, Gervais continued. Talking of all you perverts, it was a big year. It was a big year for pedophile movies. Surviving R. Kelly, Leaving Neverland, Two Popes, Shut Up, I don't care. No one cares about movies anymore. No one goes to the cinema. No one watches network TV. Gervais mentioned everyone's watching Netflix. This show should just be me coming out going, well done Netflix, you win everything. Good night. And again, he does make a good point about how usually news networks, especially like mainstream media like CNN, Fox News, people are more focused on streaming shows, Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime Video. Like there's so many streaming services now that no one really cares about stuff anymore. Like why go to the theater, spend $15 on a movie ticket plus another 10, 15 on popcorn depending on where you live. In Southern California, these things are expensive, but why bother going all the way out there, spending your time, your gas, and going to a theater, rather than just simply buying the movie at Target or a Best Buy or something, put it on your Blu-ray player or your Xbox, watch it, replay it, watch it whenever you want and you'll be on your day, right? Or you could even go on Disney Plus or Netflix or Hulu, watch a movie from the comfort of your own home. Why bother, right? Again, it does make a point, but it is pretty funny. But go show you, it's the truth exaggerated to be made funny. It's made comical, right? But no, we drag it out for about 3 hours. You could binge watch the entire first season of Afterlife instead of watching this show. And Afterlife is actually a show that he's in. I actually haven't seen it. I actually might watch it now. Gervais continued, that's a show about a man who wants to kill himself because his wife dies of cancer, and it's still more fun than this. Okay, spoiler alert. Season 2 is on the way, so in the end, all you see didn't kill himself, just like Jeffrey Epstein. Yep, like I said, he did throw in an Epstein didn't kill himself joke, and it was pretty funny. The crowd initially laughed, but groans quickly when were heard across. They were heard across the room. Shut up! I know he's your friend, but I don't care. Gervais fired back. You had to make your own way here, your own plane, didn't you? Kind of the hypocrisy about celebrities who fight for climate change, and yet they use their private planes to get everywhere. Again, funny, very funny. Gervais also took shots at celebrities who were in attendance, saying, "You all look lovely, all dolled up. You came here in your limos. I came here in a limo, and the license plate was made by Felicity Huffman. It's her daughter I feel sorry for, but that must be the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to her. And her dad was in Wild Hogs, so." It's pretty funny. If you haven't seen Wild Hogs, it's a movie I think with Tim Allen and I don't know who. The point is though, Felicity Huffman's husband starred in it. He was one of the four main actors. It's a really funny movie. I'll tell you that. It's really good. It's really good. A lot of I looked at the reviews. They said, "Oh, it's a bad movie. It's not funny." I actually liked it. It's pretty funny. Gervais added, Leonardo DiCaprio attended the premiere, and by the end, his day was too old for him. Even Prince Andrew is like, come on, Leo, mate, you're nearly 50. And that includes the article. But before we even end this video, I want to show you something. It's going to show you the views that this video has gotten since I'm recording this video, and the like and dislike ratio. Now, quoting Jeff Dunham and from his recent special beside himself, he had an act with Bubba J. And Bubba J and Jeff Dunham, obviously Jeff Dunham, I don't know why I'm just addressing it as different people, but that way you can get the context of the joke. Bubba J makes a joke about crackers, white people, right? And Jeff Dunham ends up saying, Bubba J, to some people, the term cracker is offensive. And then Bubba J is like, that's why everyone else is laughing. And then he goes on and say, this is how the comedy stuff works. You say something that makes a few uptight a-holes mad, but everyone else and all the normal folks are like, ha, 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 right? And it kind of goes to show you that some people can't take a joke. They'll get offended. But the point is, don't listen to the minority few who get offended. Don't listen to that one Twitter blogger who, not Twitter blogger, but that blogger on Twitter getting mad because you said a joke that they deemed offensive, even though it had nothing to do with them. Okay? And again, I'll show you the amount of likes so far are 60,000 likes. The dislike ratio, 742, less than 1,000 as I'm recording this video. How many celebrities do we have in Hollywood right now? 2,000, 3,000, maybe a few thousand. But I'm pretty sure we don't have 60,000 celebrities working in Hollywood. I don't think we do. But look at the amount of people that have viewed this video regardless. Over 1 million views. And this is literally like less than 24 hours. Goes to show you that celebrities are out of touch with the real world. And to some degree, I feel like we are at fault. Because celebrities have had the idea. Their egos are so huge. We fed into their egos, by the way. We fed it, like we literally fed their egos. And they started to believe that our admiration for their work meant and it equated to blind faith. I'll tell you something right now. I'm a huge Trump supporter. There's no doubt about it. I'm pretty sure you guys see me wear my Trump 2020 hat. But one thing that I hate more than anything is seeing celebrities state their personal opinions, regardless of what side it is. If Keanu Reeves were to come out and say, I support the president, I would get mad. Why? Because you are using your platform to become political, right? Now, some people will be cheering it on, but I'm consistent with my criticism. If your celebrities are there to entertain, and the thing is, celebrities have their egos so big at this point. They have such huge egos. They think that we need them to survive, and we don't. When my car breaks down, do you think I go call Robert Downey Jr. and say, hey, Robert Downey Jr., do you mind fixing my car? No. I don't need an actor to fix my car. I need a mechanic. When I'm sick or when I need surgery, you think I go talk to Keanu Reeves and say, hey, Keanu, can you perform the surgery on me? No. I don't need to watch John Wick when I need surgery. You know what I do need? I need a doctor. Those are the people we need. But celebrities think that they are on another level. They think that they are important and that everyone needs them when in reality we don't. I can go a year without watching any movie in the theater. I'm perfectly fine with that. Last year alone in 2019, I didn't even go to the theater that much. I only watched Avengers Endgame, I watched Joker and Zombieland Double Tap. That's all the movies I watched in a year. That's literally like what? One movie every 4 months? Yeah, every 4 months like every 4 months. That's what I watch. Usually like on average, obviously Avengers Endgame, Zombieland Double Tap and Joker I'm not saying Avengers Endgame was in the summer. Zombieland Double Tap and Joker were like in the same time span. But the point is, on average, I watch one movie every 4 months. And I'm still perfectly fine. I am not dead. I am not dying because I didn't watch every movie that Hollywood dished out. I certainly didn't watch Charlie's Angels or The Rise of Skywalker, being a huge Star Wars fan. But the point is, I feel like to some degree, we are at fault, that we are responsible for this as well. And it's time that we start telling Hollywood, we don't care about your political opinions. Take the award, thank your family, whatever, and then step off the stage and go act some more, right? Now, if they really want to get political, by all means, go on ahead, but don't do it in front of the cameras. Do it on your own free time. Don't do this as a publicity stunt because again, I question people who do good things in front of cameras. I really do question it because it makes me wonder: are you doing this because it's the right thing to do, or are you doing this because it makes you look good? But anyways, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. What do you guys think of it? Have you guys seen it? Are you guys gonna watch it? I'll leave the link in the comment section that you guys can enjoy the madness. That is, if you're not an individual who takes offense at everything. But hope you guys can stick around for the next video in regards to San Francisco once that's happened since the last time I talked about San Francisco. I'll see you guys in a little bit.